Hello, welcome to Marvel Champions Custom Content Stream Extravaganza. I am your host, Lord Havoc. Straight away, coughing. Actually, I was meant to say welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions Custom Content Stream Extravaganza. But I stuffed it up because I was distracted because I was looking at something on the screen when I was meant to say that. But anyway, this channel, welcome. If this is your first time, this channel covers custom content for the Marvel Champions card game. I'm part of a community called MC4 that creates this content, and I like to highlight it as much as I can. I have episodes where I'm playing people's stuff and playing my own stuff, and also have a series called Creator Spotlight where I talk to some of the community members on the Discord. That's pretty cool. Get sort of an idea of what they do and why they do it and how they do it. It's just to show off some of their stuff. For this episode, I am looking at a custom hero. It's Rachel Summers by Ripper 3. Ripper 3 has been on the show before, or at least their work has. This only just got posted today. I was pretty intrigued. I quite like I like Rachel as a character, but I quite like this ability. So she has a special called Deal 1 damage to an enemy. What's called Mind Burn. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, remove threat from a scheme equal to that enemy's scheme. It's pretty sweet. I quite like that. It's really quite clever. After you play, another one, she's got Firebird. After you play a Psionic event, draw 1 card, which is pretty standard. Normally a card ability like that would be on her AE side, but it's on her hero side, which is pretty good. It makes her pretty powerful. Hand size 6, hit points 9, rec 3 on her AE. Pretty standard stuff. Mutant Psionic. And she has this ability, which is quite fascinating. Current code name. Action. Choose a player. That player may search their deck and discard pile for a title card and add that card to their hand. Limit once per round. Now, it's pretty interesting that it says choose a player. Because that means other players can also use title cards that already exist in the game. There already is title cards. Which is pretty cool. But her deck also has some special title cards that sort of tie into her sort of varied history. Like in the comics, she's been around for a long time. And she's had quite a few different identities, like superhero identities, for various stages of her evolution. And this sort of ties into that. It makes use of that, which I think is pretty cool. There is actually 14 other title cards. Most people would know the honorary ones, honorary X-Men, honorary Guardians, that sort of stuff. But there's some other really cool stuff as well, especially the incredibly powerful Sorcerer Supreme and stuff like that. So it's really quite an interesting ability. So I was intrigued. Now look at her stats though. 3-1-2. That's pretty good. Not too sure why it's a defensive 2, but I mean, I personally would have gone 3-1-1, but still 3-1-2. That's pretty sweet. Can't complain. Cannot complain about that at all. She's all about the thwart. So because of that, I decided not to go justice. I went leadership, and I suck at deck building. So what I did was I grabbed a Phoenix deck, a Phoenix leadership deck that I saw online, made by Villain Theory, and just changed a couple of the cards around. Just to make it seem a little bit more in line with what Rachel's meant to be doing. So this is the big card. Psychic Kicker is the big thing. You get your allies out, and then you use Psychic Kicker to give them +2 thwart, +2 attack, and then try and make them go as often as possible. So that's the big thing. We'll see how it works. I'm not too sure. It's a bit of a gimmick. But Rachel seems pretty powerful enough without it. Hit points 9. Ripper hasn't made a HP dial for her yet, so there's that. She also doesn't have a Nemesis set. Oh, no, she does. What am I talking about? Oh, I did find the Nemesis set. I couldn't find the first download I did of the pack. It didn't have the Nemesis in it, and I was like, what's this about? So I re-downloaded the pack again from his mind, and there it was. So I don't know what that's about. But yeah, no, she does have an obligation, which is in the deck, and her Nemesis is from her time as being a hound. So you have Ahab from the Days of Future that she comes from. Going up against Red Skull, because he was the one that I had just sitting to the side here. I was just like, alright, I'll just grab him. We'll see how it goes. So obligations in there, give it a shuffle, it's all set up, let's do it. Let's see what happens. I haven't even sat down yet. Ridiculous. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So 6. It's 6, right? Just need to make sure. 6, 9, 5, and 9. Yep. Okay. Alright, so yeah, the idea is to get people in and make them do stuff with like psychic killer, kicker, and stuff. So here's a couple of her cards. This card's pretty sweet. Check this out. This is from when she was in X-Force, I think. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. If this thwart removes the last threat from that scheme, return an ally from your discard pile to your hand. It's pretty cool. Quite like it. She also has a side scheme, player side scheme. Each enemy gets +1 scheme, +2 scheme if that enemy is psionic, which helps with her ability. Resolve Rachel Summers' Mind Burn ability against each enemy in play. This card leaves play after its when defeated ability is resolved. Don't they all? Not quite sure what the point of that is. All cards, unless they have victory or unless they say otherwise, leave play. This is extra wordage on this card for no reason that I can think of. So maybe it interacts, there's something that interacts with it that could possibly tell it not to leave play. Otherwise, that seems extra wordage for no real reason. So yeah, so I can only assume there's some sort of interaction that says that explain that needs that to be there. All right, so I don't have a lot of thwarting to do right this very second, so I don't really know what to mulligan. I don't think I really need this, but it is quite cool. I'm going to mulligan this one. And I'm going to mulligan this one because I'm going to use Chrono Skimming because it'll let me trigger Mind Burn. Oh, no, it won't. No, it doesn't. It just says return the ally. Because I could use Kalu to pay for it. Get rid of the threat that's on Red House and then get Kalu back and then play Kalu. Nah, I think that's a lot of stuff around. Oh, where'd they go? Alright, so I'm just going to mulligan this one. Command team. That seems good. Alright, I'm going to search for a title card. I'm going to grab them all just to sort of get an idea of what we've got here. We've got Phoenix. What's the other one called? Hound. Oh, that's not named. Okay, that's weird. This one is named. Oh, it's not named. Okay. Any card that needs to be searched for should be named. Really. That's the bare minimum. What do we got? Hound. Ascani. And there's one more. Prestige. So like a superhero type thing. Alright, so here's our 4 choices. Phoenix 2, Cosmic Entity title. When Rachel Summers will take damage from an enemy attack, place that damage here instead. Then if there is at least 6 damage here, discard this card and resolve her Mind Burn ability, which is pretty sweet. It's the most expensive one. Skani, after you defend against an enemy attack, exhaust the Skani and spend a mental resource. Remove the threat from a scheme equal to a hero's thwart. Why do you need to spend a mental if you've already paid for it to be out there? That's too expensive. Prestige. While in hero form, Rachel Summers gains the aerial trait. After you play a Sonic event, exhaust Prestige. Readies Rachel Summers. That's awesome. Yep. Cost of 2. In hero form, you game aerial. You don't get it if you're in Alter Ego. Makes sense. After you play a Sonic event, exhaust Prestige. Ready Rachel Summers. Great. These two are great. This one's too expensive. Hound. After your hero uses a basic power, discard Hound. Resolve Rachel Summers' Mind Burn ability against enemy. Confuse that enemy. Brilliant. After your hero uses a basic power, discard Hound. Resolve Mind Burn and then confuse the enemy. Excellent. I don't know what's happened to this one. I'm definitely never going to grab that. Like, it's never going to happen, so I'll get rid of that. And these are all good. Ooh. I don't know which one to grab now. What do you hear uses a basic power? Discard Hound. And then just... Oh, man. I really like all three of them. I'm going to take Hound. It's a hard choice. I'm going to grab Hound. Yeah. Oh, there's too many cool cards here. Too many cool cards. I'm going to... Wow. Alright. Alright. I'm going to use Make the Call and... Man. Make the Call and Kalu is going to pay for... Oh, I need to flip. He's going to pay for Chroma Skimming, which lets me remove 3 threat from a scheme. If it removes the last threat, remove an ally from your discard pile to your hand. 1, 2, 3. Done. I removed the last bit. So I get to bring an ally back, so it'll be Clue. There he is. But now, how do I get him out? I guess I command team him and inspire him. Okay. And then search the top 5 cards for a event, I believe. Event. Chrono again. No. Unleash the Firebird. Stun and exhaust Rachel Summers. Stun and confuse the villain. And each minion engaged with you. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Stun and exhaust Rachel to then stun and confuse the villain and each minion engaged with you. That's pretty sweet. I think I'll go Chroma Skimming. Shuffle, put that in, and then play for free. Psychic Kicker. Oh, he would be ready. So let's attack for 1. Then ready him, and then he gets +2 thwart, +2 attack. So I'll attack again for 3. Hey, look at Kalu going. He then dies. Kalu doing 4 points of damage. Who would have thought it? I should have just used Rachel's 3 thwart to get rid of Red Room. Silly. Very silly. Anyway, Chrono Skimity's going to put Hound in. And then Rachel, I guess, is just going to attack for one. Look, we might as well do something, right? There's nothing else to do. Might as well do that. Ready. Get in your hand. Yeah, I don't think I played that right. I should have used Rachel's Thwart. I don't know why I used an actual card. I could have just used that for stuff. That's interesting. Get Kalu back. Gets plus to everything. Sonic Blast. Look at that awesome picture. That is sick. That looks really cool. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Choose. Resolve Mind Burn or deal 3 damage to an enemy. And they're both considered attacks. Three is quite expensive. 3 to do 3. I like the utility. I like the either Mind Burn or deal 3 damage. But even 3 for 6s. 3 for 6 points of damage? I mean, I guess she's not Spidey. I don't know. I can see the argument for that being 2. But I can also see 3. 3 is pretty good. For the utility, I'd say. Make the call, genius. We all know what that does. Let's move on. Threat on here. Max Chaos, the crappy one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the worst I've ever seen. 4. Plus I lost prestige. Oh man. Terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's bad. He attacks for 1. I guess I'll just take it. I don't have any sort of defensive stuff. I could defend, but then I won't be able to thwart. So we need thwarting. So I'll just take the 2. Counter card and boom. Twisted Reality goes on here. Oh, what's going on here? Go on there. When you get inside 1. My turn. I don't want to waste it. Make the call on Kalu. Oh, I've got Captain Britain. Ooh. 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 I could Captain Britain back into play. After Captain Britain takes consequential damage, heal 1 damage from her. What? After Captain Britain takes consequential... So she has to take the damage for it to heal her. Okay. And you take consequential damage at the end. Okay. Alright, well, I think it's worth it. Genius. Effective leadership, effective leadership. When you spend this card to play an ally, that ally gets +1 thwart and +1 attack. Wait. You can't effective leadership. I can still use it, but it won't get the ability because I'm not playing this ally. I'm playing Make the Call. Make the Call's bringing the ally in. Oh, what a bummer. In that case, I'll keep 1 and I'll use Sonic Blast instead. So, Genius, effective leadership, and Sonic Blast. We'll make the call for Captain Britain to come in. So she doesn't get her effective leadership effect, which is a bit of a bummer. That's a shame. So I'll 1, 2, 3, and then after you use the basic power, discard Hound, resolve Rachel Summons Mind Burn ability against an enemy. It is a response, not a force response, so I get to choose. That's why I didn't do it before. So I get to confuse them and do Mind Burn. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, remove threat from a scheme equal to that enemy's scheme. So his scheme is 2. So I'm going to... Wait. First I'm going to Captain Britain for 1. Then Rachel for 3. So that gets rid of Twisted Reality. Deal the first player an encounter card. And then trigger Hound to do 1 point, remove threat equal to his threat, which I can do now because it's gone. And then confuse him. So wait, she should be down. So I've got that left. Okay, alright, so she now gets her consequential, but then after that takes consequential damage, heal 1 damage from her. So healed. How can she ever die? Oh, unless I like block with her like an idiot. So obviously just never chump block with her. Alright, I get 4 cards. Okay, not bad. So that's pretty good with him. Amazing Baby is another one of her thing. I don't know what this creature is, but exhaust Amazing Baby, reduce the cost of the next Sonic card you play this phase by 1. Sweet. And the Boneyard, I've seen that before. Where have I seen that before? Polaris? I think it's in the Polaris set. Exhaust the Boneyard, generate a mental resource for a Sonic card. If that card has an ally, that ally gets +1 thought until the end of the phase. Cool. Alright, villain, blink. Oh, I was meant to flip. That's right, because I confused. So I'll get an extra card. Yes. Boom, get a scheme, Hydra Patrol. Comes in with 2. He goes to scheme, but he can't because he's confused. I get an encounter card. I got 2 to deal with. Oh, jeez. Well, that's brutal. Oh, we get to see what the Nemesis does at least. So, Hound, and a side scheme. So they'll go in. Release the Hounds. The first copy of Hound revealed each phase gains Surge. Okay, when defeated. I like how it says the first copy, so it doesn't just Surge. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Hound and plays deals it to themselves as a face down encounter card. Okay. And then Ahab himself is a 2/3 cyborg trucker. Toughness. Alright, there you go. Pretty easy. 2/3 toughness. 5 hit points. When I say easy, I don't mean easy to beat. I mean easy as in no complications. Okay, gain Surge. Then we get Hydra Flame Soldier. Alright, my turn. I'm going to use her ability to look for a title. Phoenix. That's the only one left. So give it a shuffle. Should I wreck? Oh no, I gotta clear some threat. So let's flip to Rachel, and then I was going to Ant-Man. But I think Mockingbird's the better choice. So effective leadership and Ant-Man and the Boneyard is going to pay for Bobby. He's going to stun Red Skull. She gets +1 thwart and +1 attack because of effective leadership until the end of the phase. So she's a 1/1, so she's a 2/2 until the end of the phase. Then I'm going to use Phoenix to put Inspired on Captain Britain because she's a bit of a beast. So they're both 2/2 at the moment. Keep that guy. So they're both 2/2. So I'll thwart for 3. And then thwart for 2. Actually, you know what? I'll leave that. I'm going to use these guys to kill this guy off. 2 and 2. So she gets a consequential, she gets a consequential, and then she immediately heals one. Yeah. Okay. So ready. Get 4 cards. Oh, I thought I'd taken him out. Ugh. Okay. Alright. One on here. We get one of these. Oh, no, that's right. He gets more powerful, but he's stunned. So, alright. 1, 2, 3. And then he tries to attack, but he can't because he's stunned. And then Ahab hits me for 3. That's quite brutal. I mean, that's quite a lot. So, Mockingbird's going to die. She served her purpose. And then an encounter card. It is my obligation. Awesome. Burning Hunger. Alter ego action. Exhaust Rachel Summers. Discard Burning Hunter. Okay. Oh, I haven't even been doing my draw a card for a Psionic event. How silly. So I would have had it for... Didn't use you. So right at the start, I should have had it for Chrono Skim. So, yeah, Chrono Skim, the thing I did right at the start, I would have had a card. So I'm going to choose that card now. Okay, so my turn. This stays in play until I get rid of it. Alright, I've got to clear some of these things out. Let's grab... Let's unleash the Firebird and Amazing Baby to pay for... No. And Black Panther. To pay for team training? Yeah? Okay. Rachel will thwart off prison camps. I'll search my discard pile for an ally and put it into play for free. After he enters play, choose a leadership blue event in your discard pile, attach it to him face down. And that's going to be Psychic Kicker. You may play the event attached to Black Panther as if it was in your hand. So I will do that. I need to get rid of this tough. Amazing Baby is going to pay for endurance. Oh, jeez. He doesn't have guard. I mean, he hits for 3, which is pretty brutal, but he doesn't have guard. I'm going to play Psychic Kicker. Oh wait, no. First I'm going to use Captain Britain to knock off the Tough. Then I'm going to use Psychic Ticker to ready her. So she gets a consequential for the first one. Psychic Ticker ready her, gives her +2 attack. So she's now attacking for 1, 2, 3, 4 and Black Panther. So between the two of them they can kill him off. See you later. And then she gets her second consequential. So then at the end, she heals 1. I'm going to flip to Rachel. Okay. Ready. Why did I flip to Rachel? To get rid of my obligation. I guess, yeah. Okay, alright. So I'm going to get 5 cards. Okay, Power Man. Another one I thought I'd taken out. Okay, guess not. Cyclops Angel. Sonic Blast. Chrome Rescuing. I should have kept... You know what? I think I should keep him and use Miles instead. Because he's pretty good. I mean, he gives me... Usually costs the next... Oh, it's the next Sonic card. I thought it was the next Ally card. Now I think I should have kept Miles. I thought it was the next Ally card. What's the one that says... What's the one that references allies? There was one that references allies. I'm sure of it. Here it is. So generate a mental resource for a Sonic card. That card has an ally. Oh, what? Sonic allies. Ah, okay, cool. No, that's right. Well, I'll keep the baby thing anyway. Amazing Baby anyway. I still think he's the better choice than Miles. Alright. Here we get one of these bad boys. It's the sleeper. Where's the sleeper gone? Oh no. Where's the sleeper gone? Is he in here? Is he in here by mistake? That would be bad. I don't see him. Oh, here he is. He is in here. How silly. He comes in, gets toughness. So another bloody toughness guy. Brutal. He schemes. 2 plus nothing. 1, 2. 2. Oh, we've got Amplify as well, so it's another one. And get the villain a tough status card and another boost card. Okay, so he gets a tough status card, another boost card, and it's if this card resolves on a fair attack, it does not, so that's fine. He then schemes, Sleeper then schemes for 1, and then boom. Card gain Surge. When revealed, place 2/3 on each scheme. Oof. Brutal. Alright, my ability to go find a title. When I get a free card, so I might as well do it. I'll grab a Scani. I need to kill this guy. Can I kill this guy? How do I kill this guy? Well, of course, it's... Oh, it's just a discard. It's not even a remove from play. Brutal. Okay, and then I'm going to flip. I need to trigger Mind Burn. Does 1 point of damage. It's pretty sweet. I haven't triggered it once. I'm going to use Askani to pay for Amazing Baby. Amazing Baby and Power Man are going to pay Chrono Skimming to remove 3 threat from a scheme. It won't get me the card back though. I need to get the card back. So I need to remove 2 first. That seems like a waste. Then use Chrono Skimming. To clear it, and then put an ally back into my hand. Doesn't really matter who it is because I'm just going to use it anyway. Ally back to my hand, and then use so he's still alive by 1. That seems like a bit of a waste, I gotta be honest. It's an attack, so I can't do the damage to Skull and then pin the tough off. I've got to do it direct to him. Alright, I'm going to knock the tough off. She takes a consequential, then she heals 1. And then I'm going to Psionic Blast. So do the 3. Now do I do the other 3? Because if I Mind Burn, I can deal a damage and then remove threat from a scheme equal to that enemy's. Oh, he's only 1. I'd only be doing 1. I'll just do the other 3 and kill him. But first, I need to take Retaliate from the first one that I hit him with. Not the second one, because he's dead. So I can ignore that. The first one, though, he is gone. He's out of there, and so is that. So there's that. Okay. Kaz is online. Hi, Kaz. Is it Dipson's Rachel? No, it is Ripper's. Ripper's Rachel. Alright. Call, another team training. Can't have more than 1 though, so it's just a resource. 2 Psychic Kickers and Goliath. Check this again. It takes 4, costs 4, but Goliath gets +4 attack until the end of the phase. At the end of the phase, discard Goliath. Put him in. Use 2 of these. I mean, he's hitting for 7, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I can do both. Wowza. Pretty amazing. Alright. Let's go. I didn't take anything from here, so that trips. Reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. Oh, what am I doing? Side scheme deck. Oh, I didn't do this. When defeated, each player searches the kind of deck and discard part for a Hydra minion puts in place and engage with them. I did not do that. I need to do that. That's cheating. Need to do that. Okay, alright, so this triggers real top card, did that, Hydra Raid forthwith. So back down to 1. Then goes to 11. He attacks. He's attacking for 0, 1, 2, and then whatever the boost card is. I'm going to defend with my Black Panther. Cool. Hit me for 4. Black Panther's dead. Hydra regular then hits me for 2. Counter card. We get 2 Engage cards. Bloody hell. This goddamn cough, man. It's so infuriating. Reveal, get the risk card, tough stats card, risk card attacks you. You can't get another tough, so. It attacks. I'm taking it. 3. Hydra XO Soldier. Toughness. Okay. So I can't afford to do the full Goliath trick, which is a bit of a shame. That would have been pretty sweet. That would have been pretty cool. So at the very least, I'm thwarting off there, which means I can just throw this guy in the bin, so I don't have to worry about him because he's not elite, which is pretty cool. And then Captain Britain can kill him. Gets consequential and then heals it. So I go get somebody from the trash. Who? Who would I get? I should have put... I've got to make the call. I should have put Gamora in, so I could still trigger her thing. She would still work, which is pretty cool. I really want to pop in Goliath, but that means I've got to use all the cards to do it. What are my make the call options? Who have I got? Black Panther, Power Man, Cyclops, Angel. Cyclops is a decent choice. Kalu. I've only got 3 cards left on my deck though, so Kalu may not actually get me a kicker, which means that he is not worth it. Ant-Man. Mockingbird. So no. Maybe. 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 I mean, I would get a stun. That's pretty good. I would get a stun. Yeah, you know what? I've talked myself into it. I'm gonna Mockingbird. So I'm going to team training Goliath and Psychic Kicker to make the call Mockingbird. She stuns. Red Skull for me. I'm going to use her to knock off the tough. And then I'm going to stay up because he's stunned. Get 3 cards. Get another card. Okay. Out, man. Get an encounter card from the deck out. One on here, so we get a side scheme. Into the past. Goes to attack, but he can't because he's stunned. Get an encounter card. First one is Right Hook. It's a cool card. Oh! That should be called Left Hook. You go left and right. Left jab, right hook. Jeez, both of them, man. That's intense. That is intense. Retaliate 2. Wow. Gee. Energy Mental Fist to get rid of it. Man. That's insane. Energy is going to give me Maria. She's going to draw me a card. That's not what I wanted. Damn. That is full on, man. Rachel's going to thwart out. Oh, wait. Let me use some other cards first. Let's Psychic Kick Maria, and she can get rid of the hounds. Go grab a hound. Shuffle, face down encounter card. That goes into Skull's side scheme deck, which is unfortunate. She takes a consequential. I can't really afford to do anything. I can't do anything else. Instead of using the energy, I should have said I use these two. Oh, well, I'll keep her and use these two. And keep the energy. Cool. So Rachel will now get rid of Sense of the Past. Which means I get to shuffle these in. Yeah, that's much better. And then I guess these guys are just going to attack. Actually, Captain Britain will thwart for 2 take a consequential and then get it back again, and then Mockingbird will hit for 1. Actually, you know what? There's no point. She'll just die. She'll just die from retaliate immediately. Actually, no. She's still alive because of team training. Well, that's a bad trade-off. 1 point of damage for 2 points of retaliate. That's not a good combo. Then I'm flipping. Ready. Get... Am I flipping? I've got a blocker. Actually, I'm not going to flip. Get 3 cards. Okay. 1. Hydra reinforcements. He attacks Mockingbird, defending. Friggin' hell. 3. Mockingbird dies. Get another encounter card. It's 2 of them. We get a Hound, obviously. When revealed, if you're in hero form, Hound attacks you. Otherwise, change your identity to hero form. Oh, that's pretty clever. Hound attacks you. Okay, well, I'll take it. Next one is Villain Schemes. Okay. 2. It's an undefeated attack. 1, 2. Right. Oh wait, should there be another encounter card? There should be another encounter card. Villain attacks you. Okay, well, Marie is defending, otherwise I'm dead. And she's dead. 1, 2. Oh, she's actually still alive. No, she's dead. She's got 2 throw points. Yeah, she's dead. My turn. Okay. Okay, let's energy, team training, and Ironheart to give me Goliath. Captain Britain will kill Hound. Takes a consequential and then heals. Goliath will activate his +4 thing to do 5 points of damage. Red Skull dies. At the end of the round, Goliath dies. At the end of the phase. But he would have died eventually anyway. So he goes. Red Skull goes into stage 2. Well, he's technically still in, so I'll leave him in just in case there's some wacky thing happening, and then he gets retaliated for 2. So he's still alive because of team training. He goes to stage 2. Deal each player an encounter card. Rachel will fort for 3. And I'll keep Sonic Blast. Okay, into the face, Goliath dies. Get 4 cards. Okay, that's my 2 psychic kickers that I should have used for Goliath, but oh well. That's a shame. Threat. Prison camps. Red Skull attacks. Oh, I was meant to flip. Oh, man. . Flip. It's not looking good for me, is it? I'm going to defend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead. Okay, well, there you go. Should have flipped. Yeah, she's got some interesting stuff. I think the loss here is me not playing the deck properly. I don't think it's her. She doesn't have any defense cards other than the Phoenix title card, which is kind of hard. But really, this deck is, I mean, I should just be using them to defend for me anyway, right? So it's like I said, I don't think it's the problem of the hero that I lost that game. I think it's a problem of me not knowing how to play this deck properly. Three copies of Chrono Skimming, 3 copies of Sonic Blast. Sonic Blast. That explains why I saw them so often. I was wondering why. I was like, what? Every time I turn around, there's either a Chrono Skimming or a Sonic Blast, which is not a bad thing. I'm cool with that. And of course, Captain Britain herself is her ally. So she's cool. Getting her into for free was obviously very good. Very, very good. She costs 4. But after, I mean, you can cheap her in using these two. But yeah, after she takes consequential damage, heal 1 damage from it. It's great. Can't complain. 4 health. It's good. The titles, yep, I've already said what I said. Cool. Too expensive. Prestige. Great. Hound. Awesome. So yep, they're cool. Having 3 of each, great. These are fine, I guess. They do what they do. Not sure about this one. Stun and exhaust Rachel, stun and confuse a villain, and each minion. I mean, it's pretty powerful, isn't it? For 0, you do get stunned and exhausted though, which is pretty brutal. So it means you're not thwarting using an awesome 3 thwart. But yeah, if you got a few minions in front of you, pretty sweet. Pretty good. And then yeah, this is cool, but 6 at the risk of giving them plus scheme, which makes sense for her mental thing, for her mind burn thing. But the thing is, I very rarely used in fact, I don't think I ever used it. I never used her mind burn ability, which is a real shame because that's how what I wanted to play it for. The only card that lets you do it, you got what, Phoenix, which I never played, Hound, which I did actually, so I did use it. Mind burn against a ring fit. Yeah, I did use it once because Hound let me use it. And this one I chose the damage instead of the mind burn because it was a better choice in the end. I think there should be more cards that interact with mind burn. I mean, that's the coolness of her ability. The mind burn ability is awesome. There should be more interaction with it. I mean, this one. Why not change this one to have similar wording to this one? So, Hound is after your hero uses a basic power, discard Hound, resolve mind burn, and then confuse the enemy. Why is this not after you defend against an enemy attack? Well, I mean, I guess you get to exhaust it, but it could be the same. After you defend against an enemy attack, discard Ascani, none of this spending a mental resource business, and then activate mind burn. and it can be, I mean, she's doing like attacking stuff. I would actually make this the confuse and make this the attack. This one, she looks like she's being all vicious and being a hound. After you use a basic power, discard Hound, resolve Mind Burn, stun the enemy. After you defend against an enemy attack, discard Ascani, activate Mind Burn, confuse an enemy. Then it sort of ties in a little bit better. Because I mean, I only have used it once, and that's the reason I wanted to play her, because I just think it's just such an awesome ability. It's so cool. Thematic and awesome. I need to be able to use it more. Instead of having 3 of these, maybe have 2 each of those, and then have another 2 cards that interact with Mind Burn in some way. Pay to use Mind Burn, but if you overpay, you get to do it again. Maybe something like that, like a card that says, so it's like a 0 or a 1, where it says, maybe a 1, where it says, activate Mind Burn. Sweet. Activate Mind Burn, and then if you overpay for this card, or you spend if you spent a mental resource, so you can use this thing, which is pretty sweet. So it interacts with these. So if you mental resource, then do it again. Double Mind Burn. Call it ice cream brain freeze or something. I don't know. But something like that. So just a little bit more interaction with her ability, I think would be cool, because it's very, very, very awesome. The other reason I lost is because I kept forgetting to draw a card when I used a Sonic event. It's just crazy. I did it. I forgot at least twice. Just hopeless. So yeah, that's on me. That's my fault. Anyway, she's cool. Apparently, according to Kaz, Dipson has a Rachel as well, but I didn't know that. But yeah, I like her. Artwork is great, especially Sonic Blast. Absolutely brilliant. Hound is great too. The artwork is all good. All the artwork is good. The other one that kind of creeps me out is the only one I don't really like is Amazing Baby, just because Amazing Baby kind of creeps me out. I'm not. What is it? I just don't know what is it. What is it supposed to be? It looks like a statue that's come alive. It looks like something out of that comic Bone. Remember Bone? That little creature called Bone that went around like a fantasy world. Looks like something out of that. It's creeping me out. I don't like it. But the card itself is cool. But all the other work is awesome. Anyway, sorry to kill me. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Ripper, thanks for playing. Thanks for making Rachel. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I apologize again for the coughs. I'm really sorry. It looks like it's the rest of my life now is going to be this. So thank God I don't work in radio. Leave a comment, but most importantly, please make sure that you remember that you should be telling your loved ones that you love them as often as you can, because you don't know when you won't be able to do so. So peace, take care, ciao, thanks for watching, bye.